In the small town of Salem, Massachusetts, whispers of the supernatural echoed through the streets. Centuries after the infamous witch trials took place, the town still couldn't escape its haunted past. Dark magic lingered in the air, and eerie occurrences became a regular part of everyday life. The townspeople went about their business, their eyes always shifting nervously, searching for signs of witchcraft. It seemed that no one was safe from suspicion, not even the innocent. Fear ruled Salem, turning neighbors against each other, and driving the town to the brink of madness. But amidst the chaos, there was a young woman named Emily who believed in logic and reason. She refused to let superstition cloud her judgment. Emily was known for her intelligence and sharp wit, which made her an outsider in the superstitious town. One night, as Emily walked home through the fog-shrouded streets, she noticed a dark figure lurking in the shadows. Curiosity piqued, she followed it cautiously to an old, crumbling house at the edge of town. The door creaked open, revealing a dimly lit room filled with potion bottles, spell books, and mystic artifacts. Emily's heart raced, but her curiosity got the better of her, and she stepped inside. Suddenly, the door slammed shut, trapping her inside. Emily's heart pounded in her chest as she realized it was no ordinary house. The walls whispered and the wooden floorboards groaned. Panic washed over her, but she had to find a way out. As Emily explored the house, she stumbled upon a hidden room. The walls were adorned with mystical symbols, and a single glowing crystal sat on a pedestal at the center of the room. With nothing to lose, Emily cautiously approached the glowing crystal. As her hand touched its surface, a surge of energy coursed through her body. She could feel the supernatural power emanating from it. In that moment, Emily's logical mind was overpowered by curiosity. She felt an intense desire to understand the supernatural forces that plagued Salem. Determined to find answers, Emily decided to continue her exploration. Deeper and deeper into the house she went, until she found a secret chamber filled with long-lost books of magic. Emily's eyes widened in awe as she realized the wealth of knowledge they contained. She had stumbled upon a hidden library of dark arts. Hours turned into days as Emily delved into the ancient texts, deciphering spells and enchantments. She studied the art of divination, potion making, and even necromancy. She couldn't help but wonder if understanding the supernatural could somehow bring peace to Salem. But little did she know, her actions had not gone unnoticed. The spirits of the accused witches, long trapped between the realms, were awakened by her pursuit of knowledge. As restless souls, they sought revenge on the living, especially those who dared to dabble in their realm. One by one, the spirits began to haunt Emily's dreams. They whispered dark incantations in her ear, urging her to abandon her quest. But Emily was resolute, believing that understanding their powers would allow her to control them. The townspeople, oblivious to Emily's secret studies, noticed an eerie shift in Salem. The supernatural occurrences became more frequent and terrifying. They began to fear that the witch trials were nothing compared to the horrors they faced now. As terror gripped the town, the townspeople turned to their beloved minister, Reverend Hawthorne, for guidance. He preached sermons about the importance of faith and the dangers of meddling with the supernatural. The townspeople clung to his words, desperate for salvation. Emily, however, saw the Reverend's sermons as nothing more than fear-mongering. She believed that understanding the supernatural was the key to saving Salem, not blind faith. And so, she continued her studies, oblivious to the unfolding chaos. One stormy night, the spirits of the accused witches grew bolder. They began manifesting in the physical world, causing havoc throughout Salem. The town was in pandemonium, with screams filling the night, and the stench of burning sage wafting through the air. Emily was startled awake by the chaos outside. Gathering her wits, she ran to the window and gasped at the sight before her. The spirits of the accused witches floated through the town, wreaking havoc with their spectral magic. With a newfound sense of urgency, Emily knew she had to act quickly. She gathered her books, potions, and the glowing crystal, and ventured out into the chaos that consumed Salem. Dodging ethereal flames and witchcraft left and right, Emily made her way to the town square, where the spirits seemed to be the strongest. She hoped that the crystal's power, combined with her knowledge, would give her a fighting chance. The townspeople watched in awe and fear as Emily stood in the center of the square, holding the glowing crystal high. With determination in her eyes, she channeled all her energy into banishing the spirits from Salem once and for all. The crystal's power surged through Emily, amplifying her spells. She chanted ancient incantations, calling upon the forces of light to vanquish the darkness that plagued the town. The spirits shrieked in agony, their forms dissipating into wisps of smoke. As the last spirit faded, a stunned silence fell over Salem. The townspeople emerged from their hiding places, staring at Emily with awe and disbelief. They had witnessed the improbable, one woman defeating the very forces that had terrorized them for so long. Reverend Hawthorne, who had watched the events unfold from his church, approached Emily cautiously. Confusion and reverence mingled in his eyes as he looked upon the young woman, who had defied all odds. "Emily," he said, his voice wavering, "what you have done is remarkable. You have shown us that perhaps there is more to this world than blind faith. But be warned, for the supernatural is a powerful and dangerous force." Emily nodded solemnly, understanding the Reverend's caution. She had learned firsthand the perils of delving into the unknown. The glow of the crystal diminished, its purpose fulfilled. The town of Salem began to heal, slowly but surely. Emily became a symbol of hope, her story spreading far and wide. Some saw her as a hero, while others thought her a reckless fool. Either way, she had left an indelible mark on the town's history. In the aftermath of the chaos, Emily decided to leave Salem, choosing a life of solitude and reflection. She retreated to a cottage deep in the woods, where she continued her studies of the supernatural, but with a newfound caution. Years passed, and Salem became a place of legend and lore. Visitors flocked to the town, seeking a taste of its dark history. But the whispers of the supernatural had faded, replaced by tales of Emily, the brave witch who had saved the town. One stormy night, as Emily sat by the fire, a knock came at her door. Curiosity piqued, she opened it to find a young woman standing there, soaked to the bone. "Please," the woman pleaded. "I've heard the stories. I know you can help me. My daughter, she's been possessed by something evil." Emily's heart ached for the young mother. She remembered all too well the darkness she had faced in Salem. And so, she agreed to help, opening the door to a new chapter of her life. Together, Emily and the young mother ventured back to Salem, where a new generation grappled with the supernatural forces that lingered in the town. The echoes of the witch trials continued, but this time, there was hope. Emily's knowledge and experience became a beacon of light, guiding the townspeople towards understanding, rather than fear. The dark forces were never completely eradicated, but under Emily's guidance, Salem found a delicate balance. As years turned into decades, Emily became an integral part of Salem's fabric. She used her powers not to control the supernatural, but to protect and guide those who found themselves touched by its influence. And so, Salem became a haven for those with supernatural abilities, a place where witches and warlocks, vampires and werewolves, could coexist with humans. The town's dark history had transformed into a sanctuary for the extraordinary. Emily's cottage remained a testament to the power of understanding and compassion. Those in need sought her guidance, and she shared her knowledge, passing on her legacy to the next generation. But as the years passed, Emily's powers waned, and her body weakened. She knew her time was near, but she had no regrets. She had spent her life bringing light to the darkness, and she had changed Salem for the better. On her last night, surrounded by loved ones, Emily closed her eyes for the final time. The echoes of the supernatural that had haunted Salem for centuries mourned her passing, their ethereal voices bidding her farewell. As the news of Emily's death spread throughout Salem, the townspeople felt a deep sense of loss. They mourned the passing of a woman who had shaped their lives, who had taught them to embrace the unknown rather than fear it. A solemn funeral was held for Emily, with townspeople from all walks of life coming to pay their respects. The streets of Salem were filled with tears, but also with gratitude for the brave witch who had forever changed their town. In her memory, the townspeople vowed to continue Emily's work, to protect and understand the supernatural forces that still coursed through the veins of Salem. They knew that her legacy would never die. And as for Emily, her spirit lingered in Salem, forever intertwined with the town's mysterious essence. She watched over the place she had called home, her soul at peace knowing that she had fulfilled her purpose. Years turned into centuries, and Emily's story became a legend. Salem, once known for its dark past, became a beacon of acceptance and understanding. Visitors still flocked to its streets, captivated by the history that had shaped it. The whispers of the supernatural were no longer filled with fear, but with curiosity and reverence. Salem stood as a testament to the resilience of a town, and the power of a young woman who dared to challenge tradition. And so, the witch trials of Salem became a cautionary tale, a reminder of the dangers of superstition and blind faith. But hidden within its dark history was a beacon of hope, a reminder that understanding and acceptance could triumph over fear. The echoes of the supernatural in Salem may have silenced, but the lessons learned would forever reverberate through the town's streets. And through the passage of time, Salem would continue to be a place where the extraordinary found solace. The tale of Emily, the brave witch who saved Salem, would forever be whispered in the halls of the supernatural. Her legacy lived on, proving that even in the face of darkness, one person could make a difference. As the years turned into eons, the memory of Emily and the witch trials of Salem remained etched in the annals of history. The town itself became a symbol of resilience, the very embodiment of light conquering darkness. And so, the spirits of the accused witches watched over Salem, content in knowing that their torment had brought about change. Their souls had found solace, finally able to rest in peace. As for Emily, her spirit danced through the ethereal realm, forever intertwined with Salem's supernatural heartbeat. She had become a guardian, watching over the town she had saved, an eternal protector against the forces that lurked in the shadows. And so, the tale of the witch trials of Salem became more than just a horror story. It became a reminder that even in the face of unspeakable darkness, hope and understanding could prevail. Salem would forever be a testament to the power of the human spirit. And as visitors walked through Salem's streets, they couldn't help but feel a sense of awe and wonder. The supernatural legends whispered from corner to corner, the town's very essence intertwined with forces beyond comprehension. The witch trials of Salem had left an indelible mark on history, forever etching the town's name into the annals of darkness. But it was the brave witch, Emily, who turned that darkness into light, becoming a legend that would never fade. And so, the whispers of the supernatural echoed through the streets of Salem, a reminder of the trials endured, the souls saved, and the power of one woman's determination to change the world. The end.